Today is July 24th, 2021, here at Yesteryear Village, approaching the Southern Bell Telephone Museum. We're going to show you the step-by-step demo switch that's been completely refurbished. So we're going to go walk right into the museum and we'll show you the step switch. I'll give you a brief tour first of the museum. We have various artifacts from South Florida, from the Southern Bell, consoles, test center. I believe it's a 551. I believe it's a 555 console. We have some artifacts here. Old payphone. Notice the key sets here. They're hooked up and working. I put a 182 key system in here, and they work. Everything works. Even this phone buzzes for an intercom. Okay. Show you some other stuff here. Got a phone booth, a working payphone, teletype printer, some more components for the phones, another key set. Yes, all the key sets work. Hold works. And this one buzzes. This one's 6. Oop, the lights. Oh, there goes. There goes the light. Okay. Some consoles, payphone, kitchen area. Got key sets here too. They all work. This one's 7. And the library, archives, telephone directories, service manuals, Bell System practice manuals, South Florida Miami Pioneers, artifacts, archives, another key set. These all work. I got them all hooked up here. This one's 8. Okay. So, we got another old board from a hotel down in Gables, Coral Gables. I'm going to go check out some other stuff here real quick. Old infrastructure, outside plant cabling, and fiber optic. Old turntable, typewriter, some West Electric sewing machines, vacuum tube, insulators, test equipment, whether being out in the field or in the central office. Butt sets. It's an interesting one I haven't seen before. This one's a new addition. Somebody must have donated this guy recently. Oh, seen this one here before. Okay. And some more test equipment. While I'm here, I'll show you where the MDF here. This is the bathroom. But we have MDF here. We got Panasonic 1232, 551 shoebox KSU, Tone Commander RT 1900 intercom for the key sets, and the wall field for everything here, all the phones that are working in the building, key sets and single lines. Now we're going to go into the phone room. I'm going to show you the switch in a second. I just want to give you a little tour here. Got payphone. I have some sets here. They're all hooked up and working. This set here, we'll show you in a little bit, is hooked up to the step-by-step switch. And this key set, 464, it works. It's hooked up. Hold works too. And this one buzzes. This is 1. They're all hooked up and working here. Little Thai Japan version of their 1A2. Some more equipment. We got sets here and the displays. Mushroom light up phone. Looks like an answering machine. Some trim lines. 2500 set. 354 ivory wall phone, or white wall phone, excuse me. Not a 2554, I think it's a 2558 because it's got a 2-line pickup key on it. Capture a pair of Sculptras. Whatchamacallit, a 202 D1 Imperial. This one was used at this one came from the Kennedy compound on Palm Beach. It's one of the phones they used that Kennedy had at his compound that he used. And notice the red modified light. Not sure what that was for. Message waiting or red hotline, who knows. Some demo princess sets. Some old transportable cells, portables, flips, and some older smartphones. Down here we got old Nortel dumb terminal with phone integrated in it. There's the keyboard for it. Mickey Mouse, and an old, what's left of an old picture phone. I got a 2564 Bicentennial custom paint job. This also is a match of this 2500 here, that's Bicentennial. Some die-cast bell trucks. Looks like a relay of some type, maybe a selector. Hard hat. Here's the step switch. I'm going to get to that at the end. We're going to show you how it works. Some demonstrator phones. This phone here is hooked up to the step-by-step switch along with that one over there. So we're going to show you that at the end. We got some phones here. These all hooked up and working. This one is 222 I'm ringing. So all these phones here work. And another key set. Got a 564. This one works as well. It's an intercom 4. Okay. Some old candlesticks. Magneto local battery phones. Explosive area phones. Punch keys. We have some 202s, manual and dials. Subset converted to a wall phone. Common battery. Some D1s. Subset for one, and we got some 300s, manual, dial, 354 wall, 302s, North Electric version of the 300 series, 5302, a 500 set with a metallic custom cover. It lifts off and the phone will look just like any other 500 underneath it, but some kind of decorative aftermarket type accessory. 300, or excuse me, this is a key set. I think it predates 1A even. This came from North Beach, or actually not North Miami Beach, but the northern part of Miami Beach, like Bal Harbor, Bay Harbor area. I have one at home. It's matching sibling. A couple of 302s, green manual, rose dial. Various other sets. I think that's a leash. I think that's an AE, and those two there are AE, and these are from Europe. Got another 354 there. Not sure what that is, but I think it's used for programming a switch. I think it's a 322, that elevator phone in the back. A couple other, that's Magneto desk set and another explosive environment phone. 3-box wall phone. Some sets here, butt sets, cell, transportables, 500s, manual, And we got a 400 series 444 key set. And this one works too. I won't even call it. And all the key sets are tied in here. Now for the grand finale. Stroger step-by-step switch has been completely refurbished and operational. I put a plastic shield in front of it so no one could touch it. Behind it, if you could see, I'm going to shine a light on the back there. We have power supply to power the ring generator and the interrupter. We have an apparatus that was custom made has an interrupter on it and relays and a dial tone generator to make this thing work like a switch. It was refurbished up in Maitland, outside Orlando, by the curator of the Maitland Telephone Museum. I'm not sure if I should mention his name or not publicly, but I will not mention it unless he gives me permission. But I do thank him for all the time and effort he did in this restoration on this switch. Fuses, relays, line finder, which needed a lot of work, first selector, digit absorbing second/third selector, fourth selector, fifth selector, and the connector. Everything's hooked up, cleaned up, aligned, adjusted. Power supply on the bottom is for powering this whole switch. And we're going to go off hook on this phone, which is 373-2811. And we're going to call this phone here 373-2810. So I'm going to try to reach. Let me see if I know you can see my reflection here, but I'm going to try to shine a light on this. See if that helps. Yeah, actually it might help a little bit. We're going to go off hook on this phone right here. I'm going to call that phone, that black phone right there. It's 373-2810. So there we go. I don't know if you can hear this, but I'm going to put the phone there. There is dial tone coming from the system. And I'm going to dial 3. Do 7, 3, 2, 8, 1. And you see it works. Off hook. Hang up. And now I'm going to hang up this phone. And everything will release. Pretty cool, huh? Now we're going to call this phone from the other one. So, I'll go off hook on this phone. I'll try to hold this phone here so you can see the switch. Yeah, an idea. Let me go on wide angle mode.